Welcome to Fair Game. I'm Kristine Leahy. My guest today is a force at both ends of the court, which is why he's always mentioned as one of the top 3 and D players in the NBA. Atlanta Hawks starting small forward Taurean Prince. It's so good to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So the Lakers, right, and the Knicks get a lot of attention for all the celebrities that go to their games. But I gotta say, Atlanta, you guys get some awesome people sitting courtside. Yeah. Who's been the people that you're like, okay, that they're here watching my game?
Well, being that's from A, I mean, all home games are very, especially this year, they were great and amazing. But you get guys like Quavo, 2 Chainz, who else? Gucci Mane, his wife, Trouble, Young Thug, like it varies on it.
Some music.
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
Cool.
Main entertainers like Chris Rock.
Okay.
Other guys, a lot of people.
Cardi B went.
Right, one time, one game, yeah.
Oh, you like that one?
Nah.
No?
Nah,
Why are you smiling?
I do not like it, but like, yeah, she came.
Okay, so then
it's regular though. It's like, for me, I've been there going on 4 years, so.
Oh wow.
Like,
so it like doesn't even faze you.
I mean, you just used to seeing it.
Nobody phases you when they're sitting there courtside?
Nah, not at this point. My rookie year, it was.
Who phased you your rookie year?
Probably seeing Young Thug and 2 Chainz on the sideline.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. You're like,
home game.
I got to perform well today.
Especially, I'm a big Young Thug fan, music-wise too.
Did you talk to him?
I mean, I just said what's up.
You did? Like during the game?
Sure. Yeah.
That's my favorite thing, is like if you ever get the chance to sit courtside, which I've been very lucky to do, watching the players will have full-on conversations with guys during the game.
Right, it's just part of it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's just part of it. You don't need to keep your focus.
It's like seeing family on the sideline. You say what's up to them.
Listen, well, I don't know. I've never played the NBA, so I don't know if I would then say hello to my family, but good for you. Your teammate, though, Miles Plumlee, has gone to Burning Man, which is quite a stretch from the Atlanta music scene. Is he trying to recruit any of you guys to now go to Burning Man with him?
No, I wouldn't say recruit us to go, but he's definitely told us some stories and things he's done out there.
Sound interesting to you?
Yeah, very interesting.
Really?
Very interesting, but I don't think it's something I'd do.
You're not gonna go?
Miles he's a different soul. He's I don't know how to explain it. He's just a different person. He's unique in his own way, and so those type of events fit him. And I think he's been doing it for a while. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you have planned for the off season?
Work. I got a lot of work to do. Getting back healthy is my main goal right now. And then just start working on my game, getting ready for season number 4. No
fun at all?
A little bit of fun, always fun.
Okay.
No matter what time.
You're just not going to let us know what that fun is?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
I mean, I'm not going to like send people out to go find you.
Nah, not at all. Besides like hanging with family and
trips.
Doing trips. Like I take a trip to Hawaii every year. Little things like that.
You guys I mean, obviously the season didn't play out the way you wanted it to, and the record wasn't what you wanted, but you did show a lot of promise, a lot of energy, good stuff with the young guys. What kind of progress do you feel like you guys made that you're going to take into the next season?
I think we picked it up as far as playing more together and realizing what it took to win games at the end. We lost a lot of close games that we still to this day feel like we should have won. But I think from the beginning of the season to the end, we grew tremendously, especially our rookies, and obviously Trae Young, he came a long way from the beginning of the season to the end. So, I mean, we take that momentum into next year, and I think we make the playoffs for sure.
You did beat the Sixers 3 out of 4 times.
Right.
Is there something you guys have against Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons?
No, I think those type of games, I mean, obviously Coach Pierce was an ex-coach over there, so those are kind of the games you lock in. A lot more than I wouldn't say that you usually would, but you kind of get riled up for those type of games.
Interesting. So maybe, I mean, if you say that, then that means like you didn't get up enough for some of the other teams.
Nah, I think, in the NBA as a whole, there's 82 games at the end of the day, so there's no excuse. That's our job, but we're human as well, and our body gets tired, and people may have things going on at home, so they may not be as prepared or may not be as locked in as maybe some other games when things are going smooth. So, I mean, it's life, though. It's a balance to everything. Just gotta.
You know what else is life? Atlanta is some life.
Facts. There's life all around Atlanta.
Yeah, there's life going around Atlanta. I have a theory that when teams go into Atlanta, they enjoy that life quite a bit and then lose to you. because they were enjoying too much life. Does that happen? You think there's something to that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah?
I would agree.
Like if I were you guys, I would be like asking the local establishments to offer like a 2-for-1 special to the players who come in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get
like
what you're
please
saying.
come in so that.
Now we kind of get an idea of who was out the night
You
before.
do?
And just,
How?
I mean, just word around town. I mean, it's our city, so.
So like
Yeah.
people will tell you, hey, we saw such and
They
such.
won't come out
here.
and tell us, but it's, I mean, you just hear it. Whether it's the night before or a day after the game, and you know.
So you think it does affect players when they come into Atlanta?
Of course.
That's an advantage for you guys,
Same as LA, and
Yes.
you got to realize teams don't get to go to those cities all year round.
I mean, if you're living in Minnesota, like no knocks on Minnesota,
Right, exactly. Tough places to live like that.
Yeah.
Make you kind of feel like you got to take advantage when you're in those type of cities.
there are teams who even, like the players all say to their coach, hey, we want to make sure we can stay like 2 nights
Right.
in Atlanta
Exactly.
so that we can go have fun.
Yeah. So I mean, it happens some places.
What about for the guys who actually play in Atlanta? Like, is it hard to stay away from all that when you live there consistently?
I think if you're new to that type of stuff and that type of activity, it can be. But I think as you go on and as you continue to further your career in that type of city, you become accustomed to that type of stuff.
Like Vinsanity, your locker's next to him, right? I'm guessing he knows what's up.
Right.
He can stay away from it.
Yeah.
So he's been around the league for a long time. Has he given you kind of advice? What's like the best piece of advice or things that he's taught you?
Well, the thing about Vince, as far as advice, he comes to the team as far as advice when there's certain moments where people need to speak up and talk. Vince is definitely that guy to do it. And but for the most part, he kind of teaches you through what he does on the daily, how he takes care of himself, the way he gets up shots before and after practice. Even at that age, it blows your mind. So I'm more of a sponge, and I think everybody else is too, just off of how he carries himself and how he prepares.
Okay, and you guys have finished like in this really hard spot for the season, right? Because you're not in the playoffs, but you're not in a position where you're going to get a great draft pick, which is like right in the middle,
Right.
real tough. When you hear about teams tanking, and I'm not even saying yours specifically, but as a player, like how do you handle the idea of people saying like, okay, we might tank?
Well, as a player, you're against it, of course. But,
Always.
Right, but I think if I was in a GM seat or the higher up seat, obviously I would do what was best to be able to put the franchise in a position to be great if that was what was needed. So I get it from both sides, but our job is our job. So that's just to go out and play and try to win as many games as possible.